Hey, what's up everybody? So it's been a while since I've made a video, and I thought I'd make a little video today about the summer update. So it's not out for another week or so, but if you do the EXO flight test in the beta menu in Steam, it will allow you to download the update early. Now, I've seen a couple things from the update through the Leak Burrito or Leak Soup channel on the Astroneer Discord. But I don't know the full extent. I haven't read the update notes or anything, the patch notes. And so this is entirely unscripted. Don't know what to expect, but I do know that there are some new color schemes. And I know that they are temporary, or rather, let me put it this way. I think they are temporarily available if you collect them now or until, I think it's like August something, you're able to keep it. But if you didn't get it before that deadline, you don't have it available to you. But I see two new color schemes here. One is the sunrise scheme, which is amazing. So let's run it through all the different suits we have. Oh, it looks great on retro. So this is very cool. This is very like 80s themed kind of color. And I know we have this sunset, which I guess is a nighttime version of it. Very 90s, very like early to mid 90s with the turquoise and the purple. Let's run it through all the... Oh, it looks great on the exosuit. I've never played the exosuit, but it looks really good on it. Oh, looks good on pajamas there, too. I might switch to that. Yeah, let's switch to pajamas for the day. And I think we have a couple oh, awesome. Sunrise visor. Is it animated? It's animated. The let's look at that up close, because it's subtle. The sun rays are moving around it. That's very cool. I'm really digging these animated visors. As you saw earlier, I actually have the Astro Recruit color scheme. And this one features an animated logo as well, animated visor. Oh, the sunset one is super cool. I don't think it's animated. Well, yeah, it's actually animated. It has this like shimmer effect. That's really cool. That's super retro. That's cool. I think I am actually going to switch to the sunrise one, just because that looks ridiculous and amazing. And I know we have some new hardware. So let's see, let's open this guy up. What I don't know is where they put it or what it costs. So there's a new one, Floodlight. Costs 1 tungsten and it costs 2,000 bytes. I'm going to save my bytes here for what we have coming up. So I don't know what everything costs, and I might not be able to afford it just yet. Medium generator, no. So this is a new one, this medium storage silo. I have seen the pictures of this one. It looks super ridiculous and amazing, and it's these long cylinders with, I think, 24 slots on them. And the screen capture that I've seen has them loaded on the front and on the top of one of these large rovers. Tall storage. I'm curious about this one. I suspect this might work. This might be intended to work in tandem with like a work light. And so you get sort of like a street lamp kind of effect, which is pretty cool. And that one's only 400. I think I'm going to go ahead and get that. Medium platform. That's new. So that appears to be like a three-pronged version of medium platform A. Medium platform C, it looks like it's cylindrical form factor with 3 legs on it. Tall platform. Interesting. So I don't know what that's for. I'm wondering how much of this stuff is intended to actually interact with other items specifically. Like, this one, it looks like it has the cylindrical form factor, so this guy up here, the medium storage silo, would fit on it, like, by design, but I don't know what purpose that would have just yet. As you can see, I haven't unlocked some things in this save. This particular save is just, I've just been making a bunch of bases. Nothing terribly special here. And I don't exactly need everything to do that. No new pieces of equipment there. There it is, Recreational Sphere. Okay, so, if you're familiar, there is a game called Rocket League. And one of the popular things to do in Astroneer, or at least it was popular in early access, was something called Astro League, where you have the zebra ball, or the checker ball, or the Leo ball, and you are playing Rocket League with rovers and the zebra ball. And it's been kind of iffy the last couple months as various updates affect the ability for the rovers to actually touch the zebra balls in multiplayer. So I think this is intended to be like an all but official Astro League, or at least the features for you to do that. I don't know how well the individual, like the Astroneer, actually interacts with it, so we'll see. And there's the Recreational Canopy, aka the goal. So 4,000, and I think the other one was 4,500. I really want to play around with that. I will explore the other, like the storage silo and stuff like that. I'll explore that on my own time. Maybe with a supplementary video, we'll see. But I really want to play with this. So 4,500. And Recreational Canopy. I'm curious as to what like other uses for this canopy could be, because it could have some pretty neat base building implications. So let's see what we need. Recreational Canopy, 1 steel, 2 aluminum, explosive powder. So I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to skip ahead to where I already have these things printed and ready to expand, and I'll get right back with you. Okay, so I'm at my Calidor base. I had to come here to get some... Shoot, I forget what it is. Is it argon? No, it's sulfur. I had to get sulfur. So I'm going to load up on some sulfur here for a minute. But, yeah, so we're at my Calidor base. And as I was looking through the Astropedia to find which planet had sulfur on it, I noticed that the menus actually look a little cleaner. I don't remember exactly what's different about them, but this looks exceptionally cleaner. I think they adjusted the opacity on this white background to make it a little brighter, and I think they may have adjusted some of the font weight here, because for some reason it just seems like it's a lot cleaner to me. I really like it. I think this might be worded a little differently. I could be wrong, but yeah, I really like how this looks now. They cleaned it up a lot. Anyways, we'll get back to Silva here shortly, and we will have your Astro League components to play with. Okay, everybody, we're back. So I went ahead and made a few more things instead of just the goal in the ball. I'm not going to be making the cylindrical, what is it? This medium storage silo, just because I don't have the bytes right now and I don't really feel like waiting around to research all those bytes. So I think that's going to be the only thing that I don't show you here today. But here's the first thing that I unlocked earlier, and this is the Floodlight. So as you can see, like the regular work light, it has the standard base that you can plug in with, and this would be a lot better to illustrate probably in a cave, but I don't think I have any power sources down there just yet, so we'll save that for later. But I think this was intentionally designed to go with some of these other things for the purpose of maybe making an Astro League stadium. So here's the medium platform C, which we'll go ahead and unbox that. And as you can see, it's like I said earlier, it is a cylindrical shaped medium platform, and it has three power cables on it. And we'll go ahead and plug that in here. So another thing that so here's the other one of the other ones that I unlocked. This is the tall storage, which I suspect is intended to be like a light pole. So as you can see, we'll go ahead and make this fall over real quick. Oh wow. So interesting. So this, okay, so it has 4 hard points on the bottom, but there are no slots for 4 hard points on any of the devices in that close of a cluster. So as you can see, it just snaps into 2 different angles there. And I think the idea behind the Floodlight, yeah, there you go. So if I had 2 of them, I'd have a light pole here that can provide some pretty good light, and then there's another slot up here which you could probably, if you really wanted some mobile lighting, you could put a battery there, because the lights do not draw any battery power. They just need to be connected to a power source to work. So this makes this entire thing, let's see, yeah, this makes this entire thing mobile. So what I could do let's look at the how much this floodlight actually floods. How much space it actually works with. So, okay, not a lot. It's not going to illuminate a cave for you, but you know, in tandem with that light pole, with that tall storage, it might actually work pretty good for your like ground level lighting, but it's not going to light up a cave in like a spherical glow. It's literally just pointing up, and you can't tilt it. At least to my knowledge, I am just pressing C and V, or Z and X if you're old school. Yeah, and it's not tilting, so unfortunately you can't point it, but that's perfectly fine with me. So we'll go ahead and reassemble this guy, because that's great. I really like that. That will be very, very useful. And so here's another one. This is a tall platform, sort of like, it's sort of like this entire assembly, whereas this one you have to build it, but this one is already on a platform, and it has 4 hard points angling down, so you have the light pole effect. And so you can have 4 lights on there, and you can plug a battery up here, or you can have it powered through a cable plug. Either or. I don't think this is extendable. Let's see. It's probably just going to spin. Yeah, I don't think you can extend that anymore, but I'm curious about this. Okay, so that's actually still casting light. I think because of the extra distance there, it's probably not going to be as broad of a space, but all things considered, that's pretty good. And then you can have more lighting on here. So yeah, that's super cool. I really like that. That's gonna come in handy with not only, you know, making some Astro League stuff, but just for base building in general. That's super cool. And I really like this. It's really not any different than the medium platform type A, except it's just got 3 cable plugs instead of the 4. And I think it's, like I said earlier, I think it's designed to work with the medium storage silo here on like a visual level, just so you have a cylinder meeting a cylinder, and it just keeps things nice and neat. But that, as cool as that stuff is, as cool as base building stuff is, let's get to the really good stuff. Bring our light over here. Okay, so we'll deal with that a little later. And I was looking at this as it was printing. Look at all these hard points. So this is the Recreational Canopy. It's called the Recreational Canopy, but we know it's a goal. Who are we kidding? This is a goal. But look at all this storage. And it's got power plugs on it. 4 power plugs. I don't know what that's all about. So I'm curious. This required some explosive powder to make. So I am curious to know if this stuff here is involved with that. Like, if you score a goal, does it shoot off a firework or something? I don't know. We'll find out. But maybe you have to have it loaded with some fireworks or something. I don't know. That's entirely speculation on my part. We'll find out here a little later. But 12 hard points, 4 power plugs. That's some pretty good storage on its own. It could have some pretty cool base building implications here. I'm curious, though. So currently, the game does not have any storms in it. If you recall, in early access, it had the storms in it. They were mostly annoying. I liked the survival aspect that they provided, in that it made certain elements of the game challenging. I liked having to find shelter on the fly, even though it was kind of annoying if you're, in the process of doing something, having to stop and hide, or, that kind of thing. But I really liked the storms because it's just, I don't know, it added something else you have to think about. And it really made using the terrain modifier to make shelter at your base way more useful. I remember when I first started playing, and the storms, I figured out the storms, my entire base had like this shell around it. And so I could operate inside my base carefree. And then I had like a tunnel going outside so that the storm couldn't blow the blocks inside my base. So it was pretty neat. But I'd like to see them come back. And I'm wondering if these canopies, as they call them, it is a canopy. So I'm wondering if at some point, if they ever reintroduce the storms, if these will be useful as storm protection. That would be kind of neat. Okay, so it's got little tiny feet there. So I'm wondering if, hypothetically, if there is some kind of goal mechanism, fireworks or confetti or something, I'm wondering if it has to be plugged up to a power source. So, on the off chance there is some kind of goal-related feature there, I want it powered in case it needs to be powered. So, okay, here is the Recreational Sphere. That's awesome. So I can push it around. I can pick it up. Oh my gosh. Yes. That was amazing. That was amazing. Oh my gosh. I could do without the fireworks alone. Like that, just the sound effects and the lights, that would be cool enough. But because they added the fireworks there, that's, I don't know, that's just extra special. So it makes me wonder if at some point they're going to add like a scoreboard or something that you could interface with this through the power outlets. That would be kind of neat, but I don't know. Yeah, that's super cool. I really like that. So anyways, that's the summer update, guys, and I am definitely going to have a lot of fun with this one. Uh-oh. Okay, there it is. Yes, I am definitely going to have a lot of fun with this one, guys. Might even try to put together my own Astro League team. If Zelly or Z1 guys, I'm calling you out. I want in. Let's put together an Astro League and see what kind of fun we can have with it, guys. Anyways, that's it for the summer update. With exception to that one cylindrical storage unit. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you later. Oh my gosh. Yes. That was amazing.